Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Class 11th, subject economics. Our topic is achievements of planning. Achievements of planning. Yani achievements of goals of planning. What are the achievements of goals of planning? Number first, increase in national income. Increase in national income. Increase in national income indicates growth, economic growth. Prior to planning and during British regime, national income of India increased at the rate of 0.5 0.5% per annum. As such, Indian economy was a stagnant economy during the period of planning. The rate of increase in national income has been 5% per annum. 5% per annum. Although this is less than the target rate, it is significant for having broken the vicious circle of economic stagnation. The target of increase in national income during the first plan was set during first plan. It was set at 2.1% per annum. 2.1% per annum. But it increased at the rate of 4.4% per annum. Growth rate for all plans, ranging from 2nd to 10th plan, was targeted to be 5% or above per annum. But the objectives could be achieved only from 5th to 10th plan. From 5th to 10th plan. 5th to 10th plan. Now see, during the first plan, growth rate of national income increased by 4.4%. 4.4%. First. During second, it was 4%. Third plan, it was 2.6%. Fourth plan, it was 3.1%. Fifth plan, 4.9%. Sixth plan, it was 5.4%. Seventh plan, it was 5.5%. Eighth plan, it was 6.7%. Ninth plan, it was 8.2%. 10th plan, 7th plan, it was 5.5%. 8th plan, it was 6.7%. 9th plan, it was 5.3%. 10th plan, it was 7.8%. 11th plan, it was 8.2%, and 12th plan 12th plan it was 9%. Now see, increase in national income, achievements of planning, increase in national income indicates economic growth. Prior to planning and during the British regime, national income of India increased at the rate of 0.5% per annum. As such, Indian economy was a stagnant economy. During the period of planning, the rate of increase in national income has been 5% per annum. Although this is less than the target rate, yet it is significant to have broken the vicious circle of poverty, economic stagnation. For having broken the vicious circle of economic stagnation, the target of increase in national income during the first plan was set at 2.1% per annum. But actually, it increased at the rate of 4.4%. 4.4% increase per annum. Growth rate of all plans, ranging from 2nd to 10th plan, was targeted to be 5% per annum. 5% or above per annum. But the objective could be achieved only from 5th to 10th plan. In the 10th plan, actual growth rate was 7.8%. 7.8% per annum. The growth rate in the first 4 years of the 11th plan has been 8.2%. Growth in 2011-12 is likely to be around 8%. Now see, we can see that during the first plan, increase in national income, the target was achieved by 4.4%. There was increase in national income during first plan, it was 4.4%. In second plan, it was 4%. In third plan, it was 2.6%. In fourth plan, it was 3.1%. In fifth plan, it was 4.9%. In sixth plan, it was 5.4%. In seventh plan, it was 5.45%. In seventh plan, it was 6.7%. In ninth plan, it was 5.3%. In 10th plan, it was 7.8%. In 11th plan, it was 8.2%. And in 12th plan, it was target was achieved at up to 9%. Growth rate of national income, increase in national income, it was 9% during 12th plan. 12th plan, it means from the year 2012 to 2017. Now at present growth rate, when we say the growth rate of national income, it is at present it is at minus points. It is in during these epidemics, during these COVID-19, the growth rate has decreased. It has decreased, very much decreased. It is not in 9%. It is now, it is in the present situation, it is last in quarter, it was estimated at minus 24%. In last quarters of 2020, it was estimated at minus 24%. minus 24%. GDP, जिसको हम GDP कहते हैं, GDP was fixed at minus 24%. Now, increase in number second, increase in per capita income. Increase in per capita income. Increase in per capita income. Prior to independence, rate of increase in per capita income had only been notional. However, during the period of planning, per income increased at the rate of 2.9% per annum. During the first plan, it rose by 2.6%. First plan, it rose by 2.6%. During the second plan, it rose by second plan it rose by 2.0%. At during the third plan, it was a low as third plan it was a low as 0.4%. However, during 3 1-year plans, per income increased at the rate of 1.6%. During the third plan, it was at low at 4%, 0.4%. However, during 3 1-year plans, 3 1-year plans, it was 1.6%. In the fourth plan, the increase slided to fourth plan. It increased the increase slided to 0.8%. 0.8%. But in the fifth plan, it went up to 2.6%. In sixth and seventh plan, per capita income increased by in sixth plan, per capita income increased by 3.1%, and seventh plan it increased by 3.3%. In the eighth plan, it increased by 4.5%, and in the eighth plan, it increased by 4.5%, and in the 10th plan, it increased by 6.1%. During the period 1951-2010, per capita income at constant price has risen by 2.9% per annum. This point to the fact that during planning, not only has domestic output risen, but it has risen faster than the rise in country's population, so that the ratio between GDP and population size has tended to rise, implying a rise in quality of life of the people in terms of per capita availability of goods and services. Now, increasing per capita income during the period of planning, per capita income increased at the rate of 2.9%. In first plan, it increased by 2.6, second 2.0, third 0.4, third 3 1-year plans, it was 1.6, fourth plan it was 0.8%, fifth plan it was 2.6%, sixth plan it was 3.1%, eighth plan 3.3%, eighth plan it was 4.5%, and 10th plan it was 6.1%. Number third, it is rise in the rate of capital. Rise in rate of capital formation. Rise in rate of capital formation. Rise in rate of capital formation during 5-year plans. Rate of capital formation has significantly increased. Rate of capital formation depends on the rate of saving and investment. Rate of saving and investment. INVESTMENT, investment. During the 5-year plans, there has been considerable increase in the rate of saving and investment. In 1951, rate of saving was 8.6%. Rate of saving was 8.6%. 8.6% of national income. By the end of first plan, it increased to the 12.3%. End of first plan. It increased to the 12.3%. 12.3% of national income. Rate of saving increased to 13.8% and 22.5% in fourth and fifth plan. Respectively. In the seventh plan, it was 21.7%, and eighth plan it was 25.6%. 25.6%. In the year 2006-07, rate of saving rose to 34.6% in the first year of 11th plan. In the first year of 11th plan, it rose to 36.9% as per quick estimate for 2009 and 10. It was 33.7% of GDP. We can say, as per quick estimates, for 2009-10, it was 33.7%. 33.7% of GDP. Now see the rise in rate of capital formation. Capital formation कैसे हो जाती है? It is capital formation जो है इसमें there are two things. One is saving and investment. Saving and investment जो components हैं, इससे हमें पता चलता है rise in the rate of capital formation. During the 5-year plans, there has been considerable increase in the rate of saving and investment. In 1951, rate of saving was 8.6%. It was 8.6%. Rate of saving was 8.6% of national income. By the end of first plan, it increased to 12.3%. Rate of saving increased to 13.8% and 22.5% in fourth and fifth plan, respectively. In the seventh plan, it was 21.7%, and in the eighth plan, it was 25.6%. In the year 2006 and 7, rate of saving rose to 34.6% In the first year of 11th plan 2007 and 8, it rose to 36.9%. As per quick estimate for 2009 and 10, it was 33.7% of GDP. Now it was the saving component. Now what? There is investment component. Investment component. When we say the investment component, we can say that the rate of interest by the end of first plan, rate of investment rate of investment by the end of first, second, third and fourth plan was 10%. First, second, third and fourth plan. The rate of investment by the end of first, second, third and fourth plans was 10%. 12%. 10%, 12.7%, 13.9%, 14.5% respectively. It increased to 16.5% in the fifth plan. Rate of capital formation was 24.1%, 24.1% in seventh plan. Rate of capital formation was 24.1% in the seventh plan. In the eighth plan, it increased to 26% in the eighth plan. In the year 2006 and 7, rate of capital formation was 35.7% in the first year of 11th plan. It increased to 38.1% as per quick estimation of 2009-10. It was 36.5% of GDP. Now see, rate of investment increased by, during the plans, first, second, third and fourth plan, it was 10%, 12.7%, 13.9% and 14.5% respectively. It increased to 16.5% in fifth plan, 24.1% in seventh plan, to 26% in eighth plan, as per quick estimates of 11th and as per 11th, as per quick estimates for 2009 and 10, it was 36.5% of GDP. It was 36.5% of GDP. मैं फिर से बताऊंगा. Rate of investment, it was rate of investment by the end of first, second, third and fourth plan was 10%, 12.7%, 13.9% and 14.5% respectively. It increased to 16.5% in fifth plan. Rate of capital formation was 24.1% in seventh plan. In the eighth plan, it increased to 26%. In the year 2006-7, rate of capital formation was 35.7%. In the year, यहाँ पर year की बात मैं कर रहा हूँ, in the year 2006-7, rate of capital formation was 35.7%. In the first year of 11th plan, that is 2007-8, it increased to 38.1%. 38.1%, 38.1% in the year 2007 and 2008. As per quick estimates for 2009 and 10, it was 36.5% of GDP. 36.5% of GDP, यानी कि इसमें कभी उछाल है, कभी इसमें गिरावट है. अब जो 2009 और 10 की हम बात करते हैं, it was 36.5% of GDP. That is all for today. Thank you.